Hi there. I forgot to mention this in the video, but if you could, if you haven't already, listen to the Mutthead podcast. I keep forgetting to. I'm on the Mutthead podcast. How crazy is that? Mutthead, that's a big deal. How that still seems wild to me. I'm on it. I'm a co-host. It's wild. Link for that down below. And also, if you enjoy the video, if this helps you out in any way, you know, it helps me. So maybe. All right. Enjoy the video. Oh, what's shaking? Chewy Nation. ChewbaccaLemma here back with another Madden 19 sniping video. Today, it is a Saturday when this is going live, and this is indeed the easiest day to snipe because of the legends are just, it's so easy. It's especially easier when they drop initially, and then as the day goes on, as the weekend goes on, it gets a little bit harder, but still super good. And you definitely need to be sniping on the weekends if you are trying to go no money spent like myself, or just want to spend less, or just want to make a little more coins and not have to drop, you know, $100 every week or something. I don't even know what people drop on this game, but so let's try to avoid that a little bit. Maybe not as much money. You can do whatever you want with your money, but for me, I don't spend money on the game, but I do this as a career, you know, as with Twitch and YouTube, so that kind of helps with how I use my time. But let's go ahead and talk about the sniping. So what I'm actually going to show you this on Xbox and on PlayStation. So the first part will be on Xbox, and then I'll show you how it works on PlayStation as well. It's not going to be much different, but the prices might be a little different, so it might, you know, throw you for a loop. So one thing when we went to 8081s, whenever you're sniping, we're going to focus on 8485s in this specific video, but you see this card at 8500, it's not sold at 16 minutes left, but this one's sold at 94. It's the same exact card, right? Like, people don't understand how it works. So you can a lot of times get more value than what it looks like. So I would say you can at least sell these for about 9, maybe even 94, like that one sold. So let's see if this sold at 95. It did. It sold at 98. So you definitely can get a little bit more than what you might think when you just look at it. So 8081s, you know, you can look at that. 8283s, same thing. It looks to be about 15, maybe 16,000 on those. And then 8485s, which is usually when I stop, is around 26, maybe a little bit more. The reason I stop at 8045 is because elite tokens take 80 to 85s, so these kind of fall into all sort of this. There is some that cost more, of course, like 85s cost more than 84s, 83s generally cost more than 82s and such, like Tyreek Hill. You don't want to be putting core elite Tyreek Hill in an elite token set. There are cards that cost a little bit more, but generally, you know, they kind of do. Most of the cards fit this sort of same price, so that's pretty nice for sniping purposes. So the reason why the weekend is so good is because you can indeed snipe legends, and this is how I make my coins on the weekend. And you will see also, again, they're about 26.5. So this is what we need to do. I'm going to sort by time remaining real quick. I need to make that say 59. Now, it might already say 59 when you're watching this, then you're good, or over 59, an hour, 2 hour, 3 hours. You need it to be over 59. You need to be over an hour. I want to have at least be able to see the cards that are being put up for an hour, because that's what most cards are being put up for. So you have to mess with this to make that work. Some people will do all offense, all defense. You can go back in between. You can mess with cap value. Me, personally, I just like to throw in a letter and see if I can get it close. So E, 1 hour. You see? Now we're going to see all the cards posted for 59 minutes. So remember, we already said they're going to sell for a minimum of 27-ish, 26, 27. So we already know what they're gonna sell them for. Remember, 10% tax. So then it just comes down to, if you want, you can even sort by buy now, and you just keep refreshing and hope that something pops up for a good price. And stuff will pop up quite a lot, and that's why the weekends are so good. I saw a Tim Brown put up earlier for 1,800 coins. I missed it, but I did see it. I've seen a lot of cards put up for 20, 21,000. And again, you're selling it for 27. So if you start thinking about it, like, that's going to add up, you know, decently well if that does happen. So we're going to see if we can get a few snipes here, just to show you that it does indeed work, and see that we're actually refreshing it, and then we'll switch over to PlayStation and do the same thing. It will be a little repetitive for this video, but I do want to try to incorporate PlayStation more into the channel, because I know, you know, even though Xbox is more popular on Madden by a little bit, I mean, it's not that much. It's not like PC. PC probably will never make it on the channel because I don't own it on PC, and the market is just so bad because there's so few players. I can't imagine even spending money on PC because you can't sell your cards. You're basically just gonna, I mean, you're just gonna, whatever you pull, you're using. It's kind of like a pack and play over on PC because you can't sell them. I mean, you can, like, they sell for a lot more, but it's for sniping purposes, it's impossible. So Yeah, that's pretty much that. Let's go ahead. Come on. This is usually not this long. On PlayStation, I'm going to show you. It's going to be better over there. Well, maybe not, but it's going to be quicker, I think, because I think we're getting a little unlucky on the unlucky side. Again, you can see the loading at the bottom, the loading bar, so we are refreshing. It is actually reloading it. If somebody throws something up for an hour, we're going to see it if it's a good deal. Come on. Derek Brooks still the cheapest. And you remember 10% tax, so selling these at 27 is going to be 24.3. We see a John Randall, which isn't, going to help us. That is 24.3 after tax. So obviously we're not going to buy these at 25 and sell them for 27. Remember the 10% tax. That would be a big no-no. I would not recommend doing that. All right, come on. John Randall, Derek Brooks, Larry Allen. If you do like a little bit more variety, of course you can go all offense, all defense. You don't even have to do legends. I just do legends because I think it's pretty easy to get a good filter. But this filter is obviously pretty straightforward. It's not too much variety. It's just going to be, keep refreshing. It's going to get kind of stale if you want to do this for an hour. You may be okay, but if you want to try to snipe for a couple hours, you may really get, really bored with it. I'm already getting bored because I'm not hitting anything. So if you want to switch between all offense, all defense, or you just don't want to do legends, you could do 84, 85 and go through quarterback, running back, wide receiver. You can go through positions. There's a lot of things. Or you don't have to do 84, 85 at all, but I do believe in my heart that 84, 85 is the best filter in general. The cards are the best because there's so many that get posted for way cheaper. It just seems like the best profit. Okay. All right, we've been sniping for a few minutes, and I was expecting already to have a few snipes on the Xbox, but it does happen. It goes stale sometimes. We'll see. Okay, you see the John Randall sold. Come on, come on, come on. We also should probably keep our hands on the remote control and by the controller. Ooh, can we get it? We did get it. So again, that's at okay, so we're gonna sell this for 27. That's what, 3,800 coins? You'll be like, that's not really that much. Some people be like, that's 3,800 coins, in my opinion, is a lot of coins. So what do I'm not gonna sneeze at it. You might sneeze. I do not sneeze at 3,800 coins. But also, ooh. Guys, so you see that was up for 7 seconds. Guys, this is what I'm talking about. That's why I felt like we were on such a dry spell, is because I'm like, how in the world am I not hitting anything? And then back to back. 2-time. 27. We'll just sell them. We're not gonna look them up on my head. We know they will at least sell for 20. I think this is pretty well gonna tell you exactly when it comes in spurts. But there you go. How many coins that we're making what, 10,000 coins like that, guys. I don't mean to oversell it, but I'm not, because you see my coin stack. I just sold John Madden, so I have a lot more coins than I've had. John Madden, get him on head-to-head. Use your trophies that way. It's the best. It's the best way to use your trophies. But honestly, I don't think I'm getting. I could probably sell those for 27.5, maybe a tad more. I'm not even getting maximum value, and still, 10,000 coins like that. All right, that's pretty good. All right, what do you guys think? Is that good? You guys kind of like that? It's sort of showing you a filter, showing you how it works. You could definitely mess around with it. Let's go ahead. Let's take a break. It really won't be a break. We're going to go ahead and slide over to PlayStation if you're more interested in that. And we're going to do exactly the same thing and show you how you have to be a little bit different on PlayStation. Let's go ahead. Come on, follow me. Let's head over there. Even if you're on Xbox, follow. Come on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are on the PlayStation. If you're on the Xbox, thank you so much. Even though, it's still sniping, but, the Xbox portion is done. We'll flip it probably next video. But so we're going to go ahead and show this filter on the PlayStation. We'll see a little bit of difference. But if you're interested on the prices, how different they are on PlayStation, Xbox, here they are on PlayStation, about 9,500 for 8081s. That's not too bad. 82 to 83s, 15, 750-ish, close to 60. Oops, I did not mean to hit 8081s. And then 84 to 85s are, ooh, a jump. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. So they're 26, and there's a jump to 27. So they're actually closer to 29 right now. That's maybe even 20. Ooh, you see that? So Legends sold at 29. So if Legends are selling for 29, which that one did not for 30. It's definitely borderline. 29 is kind of borderline. If they indeed sell for 29, then 29 minus the 10% tax, that would be 26,100, I believe. Now, you could use a calculator, just multiply by 0.9, because you're getting 90% back, or multiply by 0.1, and then subtract that from either way. I like the 0.9 better because it's one less step. And I'm a math teacher, so do less work. You know, why do more work, okay? But anyway, or you could just move the decimal over 1, 2,900, subtract it, do it in your head if you find that you can do that. But anyway, that is enough for the math. We need to see the newest cards. This is not going to work. I found that A is pretty good. So we'll look at A. You'll see 2 hours. So it's just over 1 hour. It's not too bad. So we're going to try this. Now, you can either do newest or buy now. I'm not sure, you know, like, because the 85s are worth a little bit more. So newest would make sense to do because of that. Like, you can actually see, you know, like if a Randy Moss gets pushed up for like 30, because I think he's worth 40-ish. So if he gets put up for like 30, you can pull the trigger. If, like, I don't even know how much LT is worth. I probably should. Okay, let's see if LT is worth 35. I'm guessing not. Yeah, he's around 35. So again, if I see one put up for like 29, it's easier to spot if I'm doing it by newest than if I'm doing it by buy now. So it's really your whatever fits your style. Buy now is pretty good though, I think overall. So Aeneas Williams, should I look it up? I have no idea what he goes for. 29,000. Not really. It's a good price. Somebody's could definitely get closer to 33, but they're getting 29 out of it. So we're gonna say minimum. It looks like 85 is probably close to 33,000. So that's a good. Aeneas Williams was a good testing to see exactly. So now we have our prices pretty much down. Let's go ahead and see if we can make the magic happen. Come on, show me something crazy placed. Ooh. Let's go! Let's go! PlayStation is so easy! I told you! If you sorted by buy now, that would have been the first one. So it didn't really. Buy now and newest, equally good there. But that was pretty awesome. Okay, so Lawrence Taylor, pretty darn awesome. See, the cheapest one up is 27. So it didn't really matter there, but it is still cool, you know, it is still cool to hit something like that. Okay, let's see if we can get one more. We'll go for a couple minutes. I know it's the same filter, so it's not anything too exciting, but you can see pretty easily. I kind of like newest better. One, because of, like I said, about the Randy Moss thing, because he goes for more than others. But not only that, about the Randy Moss, but also that it just seems like it's a little more exciting for me, because if you do it by newest, you may not, you know, they might not keep undercutting, you know, you might not see any, you know, cheap cards posted for a while. If you do by newest, at least you can visually see new cards popping up, and to me, it keeps you motivated. If you're at least I want to see something new pop up. Now, of course, nothing new's popping up as I'm talking about it, but it keeps me engaged, and if you're going to snipe for a while, especially when Legends drop, because it's so good, if you're going to snipe for a while, you probably want to try to stay engaged, right? Because it is super good. Could you please put a card up, okay? I'm trying to talk about being engaged, and you won't put any cards up. There's a Michael. Ooh! See, this is when... That's when I should be on newest! That's when I should be on newest. Of course, they put up 2 cards at the same time. That's when newest I would have already been in the first slot. It would have been easier to see. Another Lawrence Taylor put up. That's so good. But you can see, I'm going to give one more new card, and then we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. It's the same exact filter, as you tell. I did A because it works better, but outside, you just got to be a little more, maybe different with the filters. It's still good, okay? It's not any harder. Come on. It's not any harder. Okay, there's 2 cards. Why is nothing pop up, and then 2 cards pop up at the same time? Especially that Lawrence Taylor. All right, anyways, I think that's pretty good. What do you guys think? I know that was quick on the PlayStation end, but there's nothing really to add. One thing I did want to add, I know this is nothing to add, but I am going to add this. So I get asked a lot, how do you put the prices, how do you put the cards up so fast? You not only, you know, put it up like regular, use the, you know, whatever, analog directional button, but also spam the triggers as you're doing it. It makes it go up faster. I get that question a lot, and I always forget to answer it. I answer it in the comments, but since it keeps coming up, I know people keep asking, maybe new viewers, or maybe I missed a comment or something. So there it is. Spam the triggers as well to put it up faster, and that's all I got, guys. Thank you so much for all the support. If you enjoyed the video, if it was helpful, like, of course, you don't have to focus on Legends. You could do Core Elite, so you could do 80-45. You can go through positions, quarterback, running back, wide receiver. You can try different positions. You could try all offense, all defense. Try different things, but the main thing is make sure you're seeing 59 minutes. See the newest cards. If not, your filter is poo-poo, okay? Thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. That's all I got. ChewbaccaLemma. out.